Welcome back, fellow congressmen. Obviously, this is a very important topic due to the fact that this is the third time we've met on the subject. In our opponent's speech, they stated that in all wars, lives are lost as a consequence, but the lives were lost for a just cause, end quote. Listen to that statement. The lives were lost for a just cause. Can you honestly believe that killing Indians and moving them to a completely new environment is just? Just, according to dictionary.com, is guided by truth, reason, justice, and fairness. This is the complete opposite of what the Indian Removal Act was. Guided by truth? They told the Indians they'd have a better life, but now they need to adjust to a completely new way of living. Reason? They didn't reason with the Indians, they just told them how it was going to be, and that's how it would happen. Justice? Can you really look at this whole situation and say that we used justice in any situation? And lastly, fairness. I think that this one goes without saying, because we all know down deep inside this was unfair. If everyone in this room looked down deep into themselves, I bet you get past your American prejudice and see that it was completely unfair.
Earlier, we stated that for every 2 Indians dead, 1 American would die. And then Congressman Jones said that the death of some Americans was absolutely worth moving the Native Americans. Congressman Jones, would you honestly say that the death of some Americans was worth it if you were related to one of the Americans and or Native Americans that were brutally killed during this situation? I think not. We had made a mistake earlier saying that Congressman Rame had said that the fights after the act had stopped, when they hadn't. Congresswoman Rame had actually said that the fights were slowly but surely coming to a complete stop. But one has to wonder, how long does it take to slowly but surely come to a complete stop? It is now 15 years after the act has passed, and there are still people being killed today.
Imagine this. It is 15 years ago, the beginning of the Indian Removal Act. You are a young Indian child of the Cherokee tribe. Your father was killed in an attack from the American soldiers. Your mother is sick and about to die. No one can take you in because they're struggling with their own family. You already know that when your mom dies, you will somehow have to make it on your own. It is the present time now, 15 years later. Your mom died and you've been living on your own for 15 years, barely surviving. Would you want an apology? I know that if it was me, I would. I would expect an apology, and a good one. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you expect an apology from the people who killed your father and forced the journey that got your mom sick and killed her? If you would want an apology, vote yes to apologizing to the Indians because they are humans with feelings just like you and me.
In conclusion, the Indian Removal Act was completely and utterly unconstitutional. For in the Constitution, it only states that those Indians not taxed cannot vote. But it does not deny them their unalienable human rights. That is stated in the Declaration of Independence. They were denied the right to take a man to court, the right to say and write what they want, the right to occupy the land that they have lived on for centuries. So I say it again, it was unconstitutional. They have the right to stay on their land. So we should absolutely apologize. If we are to call ourselves Americans, we must do what is right.
Thank you. We know some of you will just vote because you came here knowing what you were going to vote for. But hopefully you undecided will vote for us. Thank you.